Let's do it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Sorry if I am a little bit out there. I've just had I'll just call it a day and a half. Today I have been all over in terms of being like, a lot's happened today. I have not had a lot of time to just chill today. So today I want to have a mixture of productivity and chill. So here for the first hour or so, hour and a half, I don't know how long we're going to go, but for the first part of the stream today, I want to go and write a little bit of music. This is music that's going to eventually appear in the upcoming series that I plan to do for Avatar trivia. And I kind of just feel like taking my watch off. My watch has just been, yeah. Take that off. I don't want to deal with it right now. Same thing with my hair ties here. Just want to just clear the wrists. What that means, I don't know, other than just taking shit off my wrists. And so today I want to just do a little bit of productivity. Haven't had the best chance as of late to work on some videos, so thought it'd be fun to show you guys a little bit of like behind the scenes kind of stuff, things that I do for the long form videos on this channel. And so starting with that, I figured we'd jump right into writing my first Avatar Last Airbender inspired piece of music. And I'm starting with something very derivative is the word I'm looking for. Something very derivative. I'm gonna go and kill the music here. This is just a impromptu little scene I have. I'm experimenting with different scenes for streaming because I'll be honest, I have not loved the overlay and then the outline and how the stream has looked lately. So I want to just kind of edit some stuff and make it look a little bit different. Maybe clean things up, make things more enjoyable for you as always the number one priority. And so with that, let's go ahead and jump on in. So after we work on some music today, I don't know if we're gonna finish music today, but definitely gonna work on it for a little while, hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't know, we'll see how long it goes. Jump into some Batman, play a little bit of Batman, and try to do a little bit, if not wrap up the post-game stuff to find out, what was it called? Like the release program or whatever it's called, Operation Revelation, something like that. So what I have here is a derivative copy of Avatar Love, or the Avatar's Love track. This is how it sounds. I have it in C major right now. And it just kind of repeats that similar idea, just those descending notes. And so this is not what's going to end up in my videos. If I do use this, it is going to be redone in my own way. And so, as always, my vision for the channel is, or the mood that I look to set. Is it mood or tone in is it mood? Like, I think it's tone is what the author of a book or of an author of a story looks to dictate the emotion of. Like, the tone is always what it's meant to be, but mood is what it actually is. So the tone I always love to set for the channel is you and I in the same room, just hanging out, talking about comics and talking about Avatar, because a little bit of reasoning why that is going back to when I was a music teacher in right when I started like doing these type of uploads, and around the end of 2023. Right around that time, I was a music teacher at a music school and teaching private lessons. And on Sundays when I would work, there would be me, one other teacher. It was typically me with one other teacher and the gal who helped us out at the front desk. And me and the other teacher were massive comic book fans. He was big into Marvel, things like Miss Marvel was. I remember him saying that his favorite character was Miss Marvel. He was also big fans of like Miles Morales and Cyclops and She-Hulk. He loved a lot of Marvel characters. Basically, he was as into Marvel as I am into DC. And so we covered each other's bases a lot. And us just nerding out and talking about comic books when we're in between lessons and when we both could chat, which is usually probably about an hour every workday. And during these conversations, because Sundays were always slow at the school, the gal at the front desk, she was just not really into that genre until we started talking about it, and she just really enjoyed our conversations. She thought the stuff was really interesting, and so she in her own time started watching a lot of like Marvel movies and such. Sorry if you hear a helicopter, but she got really into it. And so all three of us would just talk comics, and it was just like when I started like really uploading to the channel again, and it was going to be about comic books and it was going to be about Avatar, I was very big on, I want the channel to feel like those conversations, because those were always the highlight of my work days at that school, was just chatting. And so that's always been the reason, like the tone I try to set with the channel is us just talking about this stuff. And so I'm hoping that we are able to keep that moving forward. And so with that, I also don't want this music to be like super animated, super energetic, pedal to the metal rock music. Like, I love that. That's my favorite type of music, but that's not the tone I want to set. So I think Avatar's Love is just a beautiful track to start with. Just this kalimba. For those who don't know what kalimba is, it's that like little like thumb piano that you have that's like, you flick the metal down. And the vibration, of course, of that metal. I think the instrument's Caribbean. It's a Caribbean instrument, but it's just an absolute gorgeous instrument. I don't know if I like the Erhu right now, to be perfectly honest. I definitely do not like that Erhu that I put in. That's this thing down here. It's like I forget how many strings it has. So it's like a 2 or 3 stringed instrument of Asian culture. I forget specifics on it. I admit I have not done my dues in terms of researching these instruments and such. I am strictly looking to make the music sound good. That is and always will be my main goal. I'm just going to check something really quickly. So please bear with me. Music's just gorgeous. So Anyways, let's go ahead. So I think this sounds good. I think it's okay to start with Avatar's Love. And for those of you who are wondering why why this could still work, is just because if I'm able to make this a cover, an interpolation of Avatar's Love, because I want to just also make this sound like Avatar, I want to take a look at what makes this tick. So looking here, we have C, E, and then G and B. So this here, we have a 1 chord, a 1-7. Then here we have D, F, A, and C. So this is another 7 chord. What that means is, let's go use the harp here to kind of play the chords. Then we have E, G. This is where it changes again, and we have C and E. So this goes back to a 1 chord, but it's different in the sense that instead of having everything stacked in root position, that's what this is. We're using the same notes, but we're ordering it differently. See how we have C, we have E, we have, let's zoom in here. All I'm doing in the harp here is I'm matching the notes and just stacking them that are used in these measures. So we have C, we have C, we have E, we have E, we have G, we have G, we have B, we have B. I'll make the harp a little louder here. Dynamics, let's just put that at forte. And let's just max that out then. Perfect. So and then we go back to G and C. So that still keeps the same notes. So we have G and C here. We still use those notes. Then we have F, A, C, F. Shit, where are we? But here's where it gets interesting. We have F, A, C, F. That's just your basic F chord. F, A, and C, and F. But because we have E here, it implies it's also an F7, which is the 4 chord. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go F, C, and I'll just do this. Right there. Basically, it's this. Beautiful sound. And so this is essentially the chords that we're working with. We have in C major, this is our 1 chord. This is what home is, so to speak. This is what sounds pleasing to hear. We have D. D is shifting things up a little bit, moving things back. We have F. And then we go into the descending lines, but we have C, E, G, B, and that's repeated a total of 4 times. So we basically go back to that 1 chord at 1-7, and then we go to F, E, F, C. I see this as F chord again, an F7, just because you have F and E with C again. The only thing is that you don't have a proper third, so it is and isn't an F7. It kind of goes back to F because F's the main note here. If anything, this is F7. They're just omitting the third, which is not normal, but it's also the melody line. So we're also missing a lot of context with the harmonies. So this could be, we could write this as F7. Basically, we have what this basically is meaning is, I'm going to use the technical terms here, and I'll use some, I'll use the jargon really quickly, is that basically we're using a lot of what's called tonic and a lot of predominant. What that basically means is we are just rocking back and forth. That's really it. And so, just like how a baby is rocked to sleep in its manger, or in its cradle, whatever word you want to use, this music is rocking you back and forth. F, E, F, C, A. Because of that, that makes me feel like these notes, having that A here, keeps it as F7, F major 7. Lots of major chords. The only minor chord we're dealing with is this D minor 7. Which still sounds... I know minor is supposed to be the sound that sounds sad. But that still sounds very happy to me. And so we're dealing with we're dealing with 1 chords, 2 chords, and a 1 chord, a 4 chord, and a little bit of 2. And so we can make this work to our advantage. Just doing basic arpeggiations and then a descending line. And so we can write our own music alongside this and make it sound like Avatar without making it Avatar. And therefore, it avoids the DMCA and can be used in the videos. But let's just go ahead and listen to this one more time, because it's just so satisfying. Jeremy Zuckerman, composer for Avatar, alongside Ben... Is Jeremy Zuckerman... What was his name? There was another gentleman who helped write Avatar's music. I gotta find out who it was. Ben Wynn. W-I-N-N. Jeremy Zuckerman and Ben Wynn. Oh, that's Tor, didn't it? That's Tor. Holy cow. That's fun. I love it when it's literally cost me a penny, so it's not a big deal. If anything, that probably actually helps us. Yeah, probably not. One chords, 4 chord, basically 1 and 4, major key. So, calm intro. Everything here is quarter notes. Let's go ahead and try to write our own Avatar's inspired music. Now that we have figured out how to start it, let's go ahead and see if we can come up with something quasi-Avatar. Quasi meaning similar to. So we want to use, let's go to all instruments. I do want to keep using a kalimba, but I want to write it on a different instrument first. There's kalimba. So using kalimba, let's just take out a piano for right now. We can add more instruments as we go through. So let's just figure something out here. So also everything was in the treble clef. So let's kind of keep this in general moving forward. I don't want to use C major. Let's just to kind of shoot things forward here in terms of a little trick I've always learned was since the beginning was if I want to emulate something without making it exact, one thing I've always done is I've always changed the key of the music, and this always just kind of cues me into making it sound different because I'm not hearing the same grouping of notes. So I've always liked E major. Let's just go to E major. Plus 4 sharps versus a blank key signature. Definitely going to sound a lot different. So now we're using, our main chords are going to be, that's going to be our 1 chord. Our 4 chord is going to be a A. Yeah, A. What was I thinking? That's going to be the 4 chord. But it also goes into 2, which our 2 is going to be an F minor chord. Is it F sharp minor, excuse me. It's F sharp minor, not F minor. And then we have, then it goes back to using a 1 chord. It goes to like this. Not C, it goes to E, G. Then right? Hi, Maisie. Hi. You want to go up into the desk? Okay. Just don't mess with the microphone too much, okay? Yeah? She's purring, by the way. I'll put up a second light, so it's hopefully she doesn't knock it down. Alright, so this is what we have in general. Shit. Let's also slow this down a little bit. All right, no, you cannot sit there because I cannot see. I know, you're adorable. But I cannot see, and I need to see. All right. Ah, 7 chords are so beautiful. So in general, this is kind of what we're going for. Let's just kind of slow it down a little bit. Another thing I've noticed is that the movement is always very steady. The movement of all of the notes. It's always a steady, like, decline. Something I noticed. So, let's see here. Let's do that really quickly. So, being an E major, we want to go 1 for 4 bars, 4 for 4 bars. So, I'm gonna grab we'll grab this guitar really quickly. I'm onto something here, just to, because normally the music would go in this key, where you have, you know, E major. would go... Oh, I know where I'm messing up. So it's there, there. Hey Parker, how are you doing tonight? It just sounds too simplistic, too simply perfect. Like, Avatar already just nailed that. So we're playing E. If I'm using 7 chords. What could I do? One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Just that. That's just an inversion of what's already being played. So the original line would be... Like, that's the original line. So what I'm thinking is doing something like... Or, yeah. Let's try that. Just for right now. So that would go E to B. Let's actually move all this down to here. Oh, cats. They're adorable. I'm sure you saw them just like run across the screen. There's Sophie just walking, mind her own business over by that cat bed. Or dog bed, it really was. Let's... I'm missing one. So what we're going to do is we're just going to insert a measure there, and we're just going to copy this over. Very Avatar's Love, but it's still different. I feel like I'm making a ripoff. I'm not gonna lie. So if I want to use different chords here, but let's just start with this. So you tie over, you tie over, you tie over, and you tie over. Nope, you tie over. Boom. Now all these notes are twice as long. Let's add an arpeggio. Like, what if we roll this up? I want to roll this up. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want. Like, what if it's just riding up the chord? Like, what if both hands just play it up? This would have to be something different, because I don't think anyone's playing this in one hand. So what if we just bring this down? And it's just another 1 chord, but revoiced. Played in one hand. And then it's just that. So it is like we roll up the whole damn thing. Can we roll up the whole thing? No. I want to roll up the whole thing. I don't know if we're going to get it. I don't know if we're going to get it, guys. If I just extend it up. That works. Oh my god, was it that simple? It was that simple. Beautiful, we got it. Let's have the pedal go while we're doing this as well. Where's pedal? I want pedal. Give me the pedal. Is it under lines? Yes, it's under lines. Okay. So pedal for that. And then we just copy and... Nope. I guess we don't copy and paste. I guess we do not copy and paste. We just do all that. Ooh. It doesn't. It's not the same. I don't think I can do Avatar's Love because Avatar's Love is too simple. It's too recognizable. It needs to be a perfect ascension. So maybe I keep it like that perfect ascension. But I'll have to play with the chords underneath maybe. I'll make it interesting. I can keep this the way it is. This sounds fine. But play with it. Make it more my own. Like having the rolls here. Yeah, that's it. Right, you have C, B, G, E. That's it. And so I have to keep it an E chord, but maybe I can play with like harmonizations, because I'd play the original track, but I get hit with the DMCA. I'm thinking here. So if I do like a bum 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 bum. What if it just rises instead? Keep the same figure, but it rises. And we just have that continue with just a 4 chord. So 4 in this case is going to be a G. No, 4 in this course is going to be an A. So A, E, yes. It'll play with this as time goes on. Maybe this goes down. Or what if it goes up then down? That. And writing simply like this allows us to kind of play around with the instrumentation later. And so this is the main idea of it. I want to get something that's quick, something that can loop, something that I can just kind of play as the video goes on. Because this is going to be what's kind of going to go on in the background, I think, generally speaking, for the Avatar trivia videos, which are going to be coming relatively soon. Yeah. It's going to kind of finish up the composing piece of the stream today. We're going to get to Batman here very soon. I want to just kind of play around with the instruments. That would be in this. I've always loved mallet percussion. So let's take a look at maybe a vibraphone. Maybe a dulcimer. Glockenspiel, maybe. just play around with some sounds in the computer, just because the music's going to have to come from the computer. I don't have access to all these instruments in real life, so it'd have to come from the computer. For shits and giggles, I'm going to throw a kazoo in there. Just see how it sounds. I wonder what a toy piano could sound like. Reed organ, rotary organ, harmonium, harpsichord, a celeste. Let's throw a celeste in there. No synthesizers. I'll keep a harp on deck. I don't know if I'm going to use it today. Just use the stereotypical, just glissando, through the strings. And I can grab an erhu while I'm at it. Just grab an erhu. A lot of instruments. Takes up a whole page. I think piano will still be a great instrument to genuinely have in this, just because you can have those rolls. But just to play with it, I want to also throw these rolls that we have in the piano. That's these big notes here. I want to throw these in the harp just to hear how it sounds. Maybe the celeste as well. The celeste might sound really good. So we'll take the little bits, throw that into the celeste, and throw that into the harp. Okay, let's go and hear the celeste. Oh, okay, interesting. The celeste it's all down an octave. You hear that? That is gorgeous. I think that's going to end up going in there. I'm not going to lie. Oh my god, that sounded beautiful. All right, let's do the harp. Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the right hand of the piano once we get to this section. And I'm going to copy this. I'm going to put it into the kalimba. That's the sound. Because that's beautiful. I want to take this sound. I'm going to throw it into the vibraphone. And maybe not the vibraphone. Maybe the erhu. Not the erhu. What if I throw it into the celeste? It would have to... throw it into the harp. And what I can do here is just roll the chord again. And then just get this set up to roll. Play around the technicalities, like which hand plays what and stuff like that later on. But just get the sound. That's the important part for the sake of the music on the videos that this is going to end up being on. The important part right now is just making sure it sounds the way I want to. And what I'm going to do for right now, I'm going to mute the piano just so we don't even get any of the sound that we were working with before. I want to hear how this sounds right now. So I'm going to hit this. I'm going to throw the master up to maximum, just make this as loud as possible so we all hear it very clearly. Let's hear how this sounds. Piano is muted. love that. It's still Avatar's love, but I'm making it my own. So I have to actually call this Avatar's love. But I think it's going to be important to maybe make this a mezzo piano. Maybe even a piano. So it would be nice and chill. Out of curiosity. Strictly curiosity. We just crossed the hour mark. Let's wrap up this music part of the stream. Oh, not the air hoop. The kazoo. I don't think we're ready for this. I don't think we're ready for this. We're going to solo the kazoo. Oh, that's not a kazoo. That was so disappointing. Let's just kind of hear how that sounds like on the other instruments. Like glockenspiel. Yeah, it's way too low. We got to raise this up. Maybe we put this like a pianissimo. Or even just the first note of each measure, just to add a extra sense of, and I'll keep those two because I think that will end up sounding really cool. Ready? Yes! Oh. Oh. I love it. I'm loving how this is turning out. Oh my god. That is gorgeous. Let's hop into Batman. You guys just got a first-hand look at like what the composing looks like. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm going to go and close the software. Oh my gosh. That was just gorgeous. Wasn't it? Oh my god. I love it. I say it all the time right now, but it's honest. Like, just, oh, it's beautiful. Just beautiful. I love it. All right. So let's go ahead and get the scene set up. Here's what I'm going to do as well. I'm going to go ahead and trim out a bit of my room. Neat little trick, huh? Now look at that. Now you just get me on the screen. This nice little square. And it leaves more of the game for you to see. And I'm just going to stick in my little box. Like, how's this work? Like, this can go. Yeah. It's corny as hell, but whatever. It's fun. So, where we left off last time with good old Batman, we finished the story. We officially finished the story, but there was a really cool thing that was left, where it was like activate like Project Revelation or Resurgence, whatever Batman called it. And it's like, we have yet to learn what this is. We've yet to see what this element is, what Batman really has here. And so, with that, that's what I want to find out. And so, to do that, we have to beat like enough of these like side missions, essentially. Enough of a certain side mission. Do we still not have all the bat suits? What happened to all the bat suits? What happened to all the bat suits? Why am I missing so many of them? What happens? It's not in extras. No, it's not in extras. Showcase. I don't know what happened. I'm missing like a ton of the suits. I don't know how I'm missing so many, but I'm missing a lot of suits. Let's just do the Pattinson suit. That's one we started with when we did the very first stream. We did the Robert Pattinson suit. So let's just go back to the beginning. I don't think that stream lasted a whole lot anyways. Go back to that suit. And I think it'll work just fine. So,
Bored detective. Craving a grimly.
And I think we have enough points to level up another part of the suits. Yep.
Satisfying reminder of your own stupidity.
And so, yeah, we did the entire main story. That's done. I think it's this stuff. The most wanteds. Yeah, apprehend 7 of Gotham's most wanted to activate the Nightfall Protocol. That's what it's called, Nightfall Protocol. So,
Jack Ryder's been investigating something dangerous.
that's what we're gonna do.
Threw him to the Lady of Gotham. I should track him down. This won't end with a Pulitzer.
Every riddle has
It'd be cool if he had like a wingsuit whenever he was gliding on this one.
Forget all those other pretenders. Remember who your real nemesis is. Nemesis.
My dear brethren, we are gathered here in honor of the one true Father. He who blesseth our lives with light when...
Oh, hello.
Who dares disrupt this ritual?
Batman, is that you? Get me out of here!
This is sacred ground, heathen. You do not belong here. But God has sent you so that I may bathe in your blood too. My children, the devil comes clad in black. Slay him where he stands. Quickly, the time of sacrifice draws near.
I'm here to kick gum and chew ass. And I'm all out of ass. Oh, I have limited time. Oh shit. Okay. That's right, because his identity was revealed. Why would Batman want a talk show? Is this like just like the opening of Matt Reeves' Batman? Like you have the face painted goons in the rain. Got him. Nice and easy.
Faith, Batman, I do not. I know the truth. Now you will see the blade slice his throat and watch me bathe in immortality.
Don't do this, please!
Silence, child. Your cries fall like seed on stony ground. Behold!
Got him.
I've faced death more times than you can possibly imagine. I'll still be here when you're dead and gone, Batman. Gotham will be mine.
Spare me this sermon.
What took you? I'm kidding. Looks like I got my story. This is it, Batman. This could get me back in the game. My own show. Hey, first guest, how about it? The real Batman. Your story.
I'm taking you back to GCPD.
Is that it?
You're stepping into my church now, Deacon.
Look around you, Batman. Look at what you seek to protect. Gotham is fallen. Why are you still fighting? This is over.
I say when it's over, Blackfire. Take him down to the cells.
Hey, don't look too pleased to see me, officer.
I won't.
That was quick. That might get this. If all of them take that long, we'll get this done quickly.
Thanks to you, Master Bruce, there'll be no blood spilled by Blackfire and...
Alright, now...
Be careful.
Can I do another one? Oh, the most wanteds are like all of these. Okay, I see. Defeat Riddler and rescue Catwoman. Yeah, I'm not doing all of the riddles. Let's do the body.
Someone killed, mutilated, and posed a body on Merchant Bridge. If I'm going to stop them, then I need to investigate the crime scene for clues.
No, you're not late. How are you doing tonight, Nick? I'm doing well. Composed a little bit of Avatar music here at the beginning of the stream. So, music inspired by Avatar: The Last Airbender. Sounds pretty cool if I do say so myself. Needs a lot of work. It's pretty derivative, I'm not gonna lie. But if I can at least make it my own and have my own original elements to it, sometimes like maybe the instrumentation or just how the notes are being played, I think it'll sound pretty good. I'll definitely be the closest I've ever gotten to a copyright claim if I post the music. Let's put it that way. But yeah, doing well. How are you?
Alfred, I found the mutilated body Cash was talking about. I'm going to try and establish a cause of death.
You know they stopped selling PS3 games? Yep.
Blood tests reveal the cause of death was an overdose of painkillers leading to cardiac arrest.
Funny you mentioned that. I actually played my PlayStation 3 today.
A rather unsavory demise.
Just a little bit.
That's not all. It's as though the subject's DNA has been corrupted somehow. There's insufficient information for me to cross-reference the database. I'll have to use the deep tissue scanner to analyze the body for distinguishing features and determine the victim's identity.
Right you are, sir.
Fine, that's good. Hey, there's Sophie. I got my cat on my desk. She's right off the camera. There she goes. It's Sophie.
A wedding ring in the lower intestine. The inscription reads Ophelia.
Maybe we scan the brain? Nope. Like a broken bone or something? Is that something? Nope. Oh. Hip replacement.
The victim had a hip replacement. Scar tissue hasn't.
It's just the PS4 and 5 that's being... Yep. That sounds about right. It's funny as though my PS5 is sitting right down here. And my PS4 is sitting in storage. What else is there?
Deformity on the left ear. Looks like a result of minor ear agenesis. A birth defect.
There we go.
Alfred. The victim's name is Anthony Lund. Hospital records show he suffered with alcoholism, most probably brought on by the breakdown of his marriage. The name on the ring.
Make a PS6 soon.
Ex-wife.
So
Was
the
last
PS
seen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. What's unusual?
PlayStation 1 was made in 1995. PlayStation 2 was made in 2000. PlayStation 3 was made in 2006. PlayStation 4 was released in 2013. PlayStation 5 was released in 2019. So, I want to say it was 2019. It might be a little bit off. That being said, you have 5 years between the first and second system, 6 years between the second and third system, 7 years between the third and fourth system, and another about 6 years between the fourth and fifth system. So you have anywhere between 5 and 7 years. Well, if I am correct, and the PS5 did release in 2019, then you're looking at 5 years of time, and so that would be 2024. Now, we haven't heard anything about the PS6 officially from Sony, outside of the fact that it will come. Because, of course, they're going to make a PlayStation 6 for next generation consoles. PS5 was November 2020. Okay, so then 5 years, bare minimum, year and a half away at the absolute soonest. Because I want to say the PS4 was also released in November of 2013. So we're really looking at, from the history of their releases, it's about 5 to 7 years in between systems. So if we look at an average of 6, I would say November of 2026. We'll get the PlayStation 6. What do you think, Sophie? You want to climb my shoulder? Okay. You get cat butt.
Was that they didn't go missing in Gotham. They were
We will get one.
volunteer
My
killed.
estimation is
Why?
November 2026, give or take a
Track down
year.
whoever did this.
Might I suggest keeping an ear out for any more of that ghastly opera music? It sounds
Hi.
honestly like a calling card.
She's purring, by the way. Was that it? That wasn't it, was it?
The killer is mutilating and posing his victims and then putting them on display.
He left opera music playing at the crime scene. He wants them to be found.
Flawed. Opera music, eh? So where would the opera house be? Where's the opera house? Where, oh, where is the opera house? Oracle's apartment, prisoner holding cells. Soda Cola. Strange. Do I have to
A
catch, like,
challenge in the Cauldron train yard. Fine, Enigma. I'll play your games and I'll win. Selena's life depends on it.
so if I beat Riddler, then that should be another one of the 7 I need to defeat. I already got Blackface. Was it Blackface? What was it? Blackstone. It was Blackstone. Blackface. Like, they would never name a character Blackface.
Why, hello there, Bruce Wayne. A noble effort, Batman, but did you really believe that I, the Riddler, would fall for such a nakedly implausible charade? You expect me to accept that I have invested time and agonizing time again by some spoiled trust fund-fueled hobbyist? I don't believe it. Why, I refuse to believe it. It's not.
You tried trading in your PS3 game yesterday, but it didn't accept it. Yeah. I mean, I would believe it. I mean, here's the thing: is like it's not just 2 generations behind. You also have a game that people like. It's also the idea that people don't buy physical games anymore. I had a music lesson today, where I was. For the record, I teach music lessons, so I was a teacher. And talking to my student today, he didn't know, I mean, he's only 7, but at the same time, it's like, didn't know what Blockbuster Video was. So I spent a good 2-3 minutes of the lesson teaching him what Blockbuster was. It's just the idea of physical media like that is just going extinct. It makes me sad. Even though I'm guilty as well.
All right, I'll talk. Just don't hurt me.
Good.
Didn't talk.
If I'd known it was Wayne, I'd never signed up. You don't mess with a guy that rich.
It's down here? Nope. I'll just go in here. This one you have now, you... One I have now, you ripped it up. Ripped what up?
We're not getting paid for tonight, are we?
Oh, you need a copy of Injustice 2. Got it.
I thought Catwoman's little predicament might
Or the
encourage
cover.
your participation.
Why'd you rip it up?
I realized, you see, that the kind of image-obsessed narcissist who places bat symbols on his hubcaps would never willingly submit himself to the kind of humiliation I have in store. Yet, here you are, Detective. The humiliation is waiting below.
Yeah, why'd you rip... Why did you end up ripping up your Injustice 2 cover? Did you mean to do it?
Well then, Detective, it begins. You are staring, with stupefied incomprehension, at a mechanism I have calibrated to respond to an extremely precise radar pulse. In a moment, I will give
Oh, it
you
was
the
an accident.
decrypted code, Dark Knight. Oh, but first, I think we should run through the ground rules for tonight's festivities. Rule the first. What? How did you solve tonight's very first riddle? Well done. Well done. Welcome to my racetrack, Detective. You must complete 3 circuits of this gauntlet, finishing each before the time limit expires. Come now, Detective. Let's put that grotesque ego-mobile to the test. Be ready, Dark Knight. There's more to this test than just going vroom, vroom really fast.
Shit! Oh, I see.
That looked like it hurt. Did it? Can that ramshackle motor handle this? Faster, Dark Knight, faster! Can those flickering, faltering synapses keep up with my automatically adjusting course?
Am I live again? I will be live next Wednesday.
Disabling the afterburner's failsafe. I need the extra speed.
I'm shocked, Dark Knight. Is that really as fast as it goes? Let's work that undeveloped brain of yours.
I feel like I just did this.
Once more onto the track, Dark Knight. Once more! Now pay attention, Detective. Go left. Oh, Detective, what's that I hear? Is it Time's winged chariot hurrying near?
I feel like I keep doing this stuff.
You're close, Detective.
And it just keeps adding like an extra... Damn it.
Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Awesome. How'd you get the space for this whole
Relax, Dark
track?
Knight, the ordeal is over. Such a pity the laws of physics prohibit me from testing my non-Euclidean designs. Now then, detective, hop on the pressure pad beside me.
Okay, I pressed it.
Listen carefully, Dark Knight. Your friend's life depends on it. Back in the orphanage, a series of glass cabinets have appeared in front of Catwoman. Isn't that right, my dear?
I see them, Eddie.
Okay, where do I go? Oh, I see.
Good. One of those cabinets, my dear, has your first key inside. The others, they contain less useful keys. Keys that will unlock the admittedly slight contents of your skull all over the orphanage walls. Your job, detective, is simple. Figure out which cabinet Catwoman must open. And don't get it wrong.
Okay, so it's... Alright, so find the edge with 2 and it's in the middle.
Riddle me this. What has a cape, a cowl, and can't be trusted not to get you...
Do this one.
Batman. Let's see if you're as smart as they say.
Do this one.
One down.
Well done to the pair of you. That's the first key collected. Don't expect to be sinking your claws into too many more. Too many more.
Advanced death traps are numeracy 101 or intro to physics. Do I get to pick? Let's try advanced death traps. Or not.
Patience, Catwoman, patience. I am as excited to reveal what is behind that door as you are to open it. But all in good time. All in good time.
Oh, I got it. That's other things. Okay. Did I do other shit just to get her through each room? What's the highest number I've ever counted to? I don't know. I never really did that. Maybe 100 and then I got bored. I'm not like Mr. Beast who's counted to 100,000. It took him 40 hours to do that shit. I'm not doing that. I could watch the entirety of Legend of Korra and Avatar: Last Airbender in that. Or watch the entire Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogies, extended editions, twice. Alright, now I'm back on the street. Ugh. Am I not going to finish this today?
I can track and hunt the bat creature by listening for its distinct echolocation delivery. It must be stopped.
All right, sir. Connection established. As expected, sir, a small drone force has been deployed to stop you. Batmobile spotted! He's by the shipping yard!
You've counted to 1,000? How long did it take you? It's got to be at least an hour. 2 hours. I moved too far over. Gotcha.
Alpha targets hit a drone.
There we go.
The bomb's payload is exposed. I can use the power winch to trigger a controlled explosion.
There we go.
Sir, it appears your attack has alerted the militia's new commander, following the Arkham Knight's disappearance. He's a rather belligerent sort, broadcasting a demand to speak with you via open channel.
Then give him what he wants.
Very good, sir.
It's good to see you again, Batman. It's been a while.
Slade.
Codename's Deathstroke, and I'm on the job now. As I recall, you once said that I didn't worry you, but our mutual friend, the Arkham Knight, he says different. He sought me out, said I was the toughest bastard you ever went toe-to-toe with.
The night's gone, Slade. You're a merc without a job.
Not exactly. I took payment in advance on this one, and that makes me professionally obliged to finish this.
Well, I also said I want to do this
The
man
Bat
bat
creature
stuff.
has a distinctive echolocation delivery. If I listen carefully, I'll be able to...
It's not Deathstroke I want. I want to get to Wayne Tech. Because I'm going to end up getting a lot of upgrades here, because I just upgraded the whole bat suit. And I still have 4 points left. Yeah, let's just upgrade all this stuff. Might as well, right?
track
Might as well upgrade the entire bat suit while I'm at it. So, it's using echolocation. Investigate the winged creature stalking the blood samples. Cartridge says obtain a blood sample from the winged creature for analysis. Okay. So that means I want to get into the skies. Right? Alright, Kirk, where are you? Where are you, Mr. Lazarus?
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting.
I'm just guessing this will help me find him.
By morning, this place is gonna have more plant life than a nature reserve. And we'll be the endangered species. I think our radar console's faulty, or too sensitive or something. What do you mean? Well, I'm pretty sure I just saw our turret taking pot shots at a bird. No, was it a seagull? I hate seagulls. Flying rats. Yeah, but...
Bring a blood sample. How do you find a blood sample?
Babies can fire all night before they run dry. Don't worry about it. Besides, if it's sensitive enough to target a bird, it's sensitive enough to target a bat. And that's the way we
What was before the Big Bang? In theory, possibly nothing. Just a highly dense collection of matter and antimatter that just exploded with pressure to create the universe. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I didn't take physics. I never studied that.
You guys are crazy. He can't help it. When he starts collecting, he has to get the whole set. Yeah,
What's this?
collecting baseball cards when I was a kid. Me too. Stumpy Jackson, the one card I
Oh,
never
that's the light.
And look on the bright side. You get to make up for it now. I sure do.
That at least looks like a Riddler informant.
Listen, we got the specs on the bat's transport. He's toast. That intel's old.
Big Bang was 13.8 billion years ago. Yeah, that sounds about right. get the hell out of there. Seriously?
What kind of boring post is this? Stuck in here guarding a portable radar dish when all the action's out there.
What? It's great. We've got a sea view, gun turrets protecting us. We're not exposed to whatever those freaks pump into the air next.
No. I thought I'd get to see him for myself. You know, it's the Batman. Look him in the eyes and say, hey, you're not so tough.
Well, maybe you...
Alright, I did one super easily. This one looks like an easy one.
Two-Face's crew is robbing the Bank of Gotham in Chinatown. They're not getting their hands on 1 cent of Gotham's money.
There he is! Get him!
Gonna have some fun with you?
Blow it! Go, go, go! Two-Face wants every last cent we can find!
Two-Face's thugs won't hear me over the alarm. No need to be quiet. I can hit them fast, hit them hard.
Man, we're all set to retire. We're not alone, guys. Someone else is here.
We're not alone, guys.
He won't dare come near me. If he does, he's dead.
See that? We're not alone, guys.
Down. Don't let him stop us. Come near me, Batman, and I'll kill you.
We thought you might show up, Batman.
We were counting on it. Batman, he's over here.
Alright.
Look, Batman, I need the money. It's hard to find honest work
I
with
see
you.
Batman, Vigilant. You make a monster out of us.
What?
It's fate, Batman. Don't try and fight it.
How the fuck did I just die?
Two-Face's thugs won't hear me over the alarm. No need to be quiet. I can hit them fast, hit them hard.
Forget the bat. Focus on the money.
Alright.
Man down. Don't let him stop us.
We thought you might show up, Batman.
We were counting on it.
Well then, boys, looks like that bank has a bat infestation. That will make it such a large.
Look at that.
Why don't we take care of it for you?
Lock the doors inside. Whoever kills the bat and brings us the body gets double their cut.
Two-Face locked us in. Thugs aren't after money now. They're after me. And there's no alarm to cover the sound of their attacks.
One monster scene where he wins.
That was easy.
Batman, you got this wrong. The Bank of Gotham, it launders money for the mob. Or what's left of it.
You remember the mob, right? The guys who burned half our face off because they couldn't get to you?
Now, sure, there's plenty of clean money mixed with the dirty. But what isn't tainted in this town?
So stay away from the banks. You'll regret it if you don't.
Cash. Two-Face's crew went after the Bank of Gotham in Chinatown. I need you to disable the bank's security gate and pick up Dent's thugs.
Sure thing, Batman. I'll send a car around now.
The alarm's been tripped at the Bank of Drescher branch. Two-Face's crew at...
Let's go and continue our upgrades, and there's nothing I can do right now. Fun!
Trying their luck, sir.
Can I leave? There we go.
No money, no more jobs, and no way out of this freaking city so long as that assassin's delaying the exfil. We're screwed.
That was fun.
Back up! There's no way through!
Batman's nothing without that car. Yeah, there's one crucial flaw to that statement. He has the car. He didn't have it. And I'm saying he does.
Hey, you guys keep yapping instead of focusing on your jobs? Car or no car?
All right, boys, go, go, go! We're gonna be rich even after Harvey takes his cut. Well, both his cuts.
My attacks will be covered by the noise of the alarm. No need to be subtle.
Keep bringing the cash and we'll be done here in no time.
Still want to do the silent takedowns, though.
Okay, men. Every time the bat gets one of you, we're gonna toss the coin.
Alrighty.
Your family gets their hazard pay. It's tails for this chump. We'll tell your wife you're sorry. Tails again. And 2 bullets for each kid. Batman, he's over here. I lost him. He went that way. Tails again? He's in a foul mood today. Batman, he's over here. He's gone. I lost him. I think he went that way.
Alright.
So, fate shows a little mercy. I see. I lost him. He went that
Right.
way. Tails, you can't argue with the coin.
When will we watch that documentary, Kevin? You're not saying now? What documentary?
Got another man down over here. Keep your eyes open. He's still here. Stay away, Bat, or I'll blow the crap out of you. Destiny was on your side. It's head. Gentlemen, it's bonus time. You want to double your pay tonight? It's as easy as this. Kill the Batman!
Two-Face cut the alarm. I need to be quiet.
Perfect. It's just the way I like it.
Not to get my ass kicked. I say we go. Who's with me?
Hey, no one said.
Hey, I saw something move down there. Nothing there.
Must have been the wind.
Oh crap! We got men down all over the place. He's picking us off. How the hell are we supposed to fight him if we don't even see him? He ain't getting up. Keep moving.
Dude's an idiot.
You know where we are.
Good. I'm sick of playing around.
I see him. He's over here.
Damn it!
You're better off dead, Bat. Just look what happened to us.
Damn it. Sophie, I died. She's sleeping.
Gentlemen, it's bonus time. You want to double your pay tonight? It's as easy as this. Kill the fat man.
Two-Face cut the alarm. I need to be quiet.
Alright, now I can take my time. That's the beauty of him cutting the power. Alright.
I think something's moving down there. It's nothing. I think I'm losing it. Where is he? I'll check the guy he knocked out. Where is he? Hey, what happened to you?
Ooh, nice and simple. I like it.
Is he dead? We can't wake him up, but we're gonna find the bat who took him out. Oh no!
Oof.
Batman, I knew you wouldn't let this slide.
Nice and easy.
Remember when I had the principal? Remember when I told Gordon we should arrest you? Said we shouldn't work with vigilantes? You promised me we'd crush crime in Gotham within a year.
Was I ever part of the plan? Or was I just a distraction? A pretty boy lawyer the mob could focus all that hate on, while you tore them apart.
Last chance. Get out of my way, or I deal with you myself.
Cash, the Drescher Bank's secure. Send a car for Dent's men.
On it.
Alright. And let's go get another upgrade. I'm still trying to figure out what documentary you're talking about. Let's get the Fear multi-takedown next. Upgrade.
Two-Face is attempting to rob Gotham's largest bank in Kingston. Time he was brought to justice, sir.
He's gotta be worried, man. Anyone who knows Bruce Wayne suddenly got dragged into the firing line.
Ah, look how fast we're going now.
You know, the only thing that's missing is if that freak from Metropolis flew in here.
Nice little Superman reference. Get knocked out.
Knight's no soldier in mine.
This is it! The biggest bank in Gotham. Let's set a record tonight, boys. Hell, let's try and set two, for the boss's sake.
Just like the others, these thugs can't hear a thing over the alarms. I'll hit them as hard as I can.
A whole bank to ourselves, and Batman's nowhere to be seen.
Alright.
This is incredible! He's underneath us! He's using the floor grates! Then stop him! Blow him up!
You should have left us alone, old friend.
I ain't never seen so much cash.
We were gonna spare you. But, well, the coin had other ideas.
Got another man down over here! Keep your eyes open! He's still here! Stay away, Bat! I think he's here! Another man down! Don't let him stop us! You come near me, Batman!
Oh, you're by yourself here, buddy.
We don't forget what happened, Batman. You set us up all those years ago. He's just a man. Kill him. How do you do it, Batman? Play hero when you leave guys like me behind.
Oh, God, the Bat!
The coin wants him dead. Hey, damn it, kill him!
Batman, he's over here!
Have you seen Odin as a Funko? No. Because I don't look for Funko, so I just don't know. I'm sure it exists.
Another man down!
Two-Face.
All of you, out. Tails you lose, Batman. And these guys will...
No more alarm to hide the sound of my attacks. I need to be quiet.
And I've got a jumbled mess here. And they can receive my location. That's still screwed up. I so rely on that.
Watch my back while I fix them up. Where? Over here. I'm with you.
Just take them out as I can.
What the hell? Got him down. I'll get you down from there.
It's two directly under me. Damn it.
Batman, my location.
Lol.
We'll kill you for what you did to us.
Hold on, I'll get you down.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Get rid of the medics. And look at that. There goes Two-Face. See, he's the only one I have left.
I know you're there, old friend. Come out, you dead.
Look at that. Got him.
Cash, I've captured Two-Face. I'll bring him to you. Send a car for his men.
Sure thing, Batman.
Are you okay, man? Yeah, I'm okay. You sure? Yeah, it's just,
Damn you. So is it true, Bruce? Don't answer then. We know the truth. You aren't Bruce Wayne. Jim Gordon and I, we didn't strike a deal with Bruce Wayne. And it's sure as hell not Bruce Wayne waiting on the rooftops each night. This is who we...
End of the line, Dent.
Never count me out of the game.
Hands off the boss, bat freak. Yeah, he's twice the man you are.
Save your breath. We'll get our chance.
Not anytime soon.
Where's the other cat?
Still trying to preserve
Oh, she
the
is.
balance of justice, eh, Batman? Impossible! Think of all the crimes you missed while capturing us.
Nice and satisfying. Game's freezing. Are you kidding me? We'll give it a minute here, see if it opens up or not. See if it unfreezes. Oh, there we go. Got it. We're good. Awaiting Penguin weapons van location update from Nightwing.
It's your lucky day, Bruce. I've trailed one of Penguin's trucks to the Falcone shipping yard.
Good work, Dick. I'll track it on foot. It'll lead us back to another one of Penguin's hidden caches and more of his weapons.
Good to see you back here, Batman. I knew you wouldn't give up.
And let's get out of here.
It's Batman! He's got a friggin' tank!
Yep.
God! Come on, get us in!
Just see me if I try and follow the truck in the Batmobile.
This is the life.
Truck full of guns, warehouse full of cash. You'd think I almost went to work for debt. Harvey's guys are out there robbing banks, and there's no one left to stop them. I know where I'd rather be. We'll get our money. Penguin gave me his word. I believe it when I see it. At least with Cobblepot, you know where you stand. With debt, it's 50-50 at best. Yeah, you got a point.
Hey, Lenny. Is that you?
Nope.
Oh, God, it's him! The frickin' bat! Get us out of here!
I'm losing sight of the truck. I should tag it with the disruptor so I can track it.
Lose it! We gotta get off the road! Okay, hold on! The hell is the bat doing here? I thought Scarecrow took care of him!
Nope, not really.
Anyone see him? I'm trying to drive here. I don't see anything. You think he's still out there? How should
Nope.
I know?
I'm not out here.
Hey, boss. We got a problem. What is it? It's the bat. He's following us. We'll lose him. We're trying. It ain't easy.
I don't want to hear that. If you bring him anywhere near my guns, I'll do you some serious damage. Where is he now?
I don't know. I can't see him.
Just because you can't see him, don't mean he can't see you. Next time I hear from you, it better be good news.
He's gone. We actually lost him. All right, get us off the road before he comes back. Taking us back to base. Good thinking. I knew we could outrun him. He never had a chance of catching us. Told you he couldn't keep up. The bat's lost it.
Cord, is that supposed to be like Blue Beetle? Ted Cord? Sionis, of course that's Black Mask.
Penguin is using the Sionis Industries building as a front for one of his weapons.
When do I think the PS7 will come out? Between 5 to 7 years after the PS6 comes out.
As always.
Probably 6-7 years after the PlayStation 6 comes out, which that'll probably be in 2026 or 27. So that means that the PS7 will probably come out anytime between 2032 and 2034. And continue that for every next generation. Just add 6-7 years.
This is more like it. Gotham went to sleep after Joker died. Who's leading the militia now?
So
Blackgate, the Asylum, Arkham City. Never seen Batman. Not one. Just lucky, I guess.
The drone sensors are temporarily disabled, but I can only hack one at a time. So the previous drone will be back online.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy. So let's shed some light on the subject. Wait.
I should drop in and pay them a visit.
Oh, bats.
Doing good, boys.
You're so funny.
Sharing his cell with the missing link. Ah, you still bitching about that? Yeah, damn right I am. Your stretch was like a cakewalk compared to mine. Didn't notice the content. Man no more. Funny. Real funny.
What you gonna do with your cut of the score? Relocate. What are you talking about? Penguin needs us. Plenty more where you came from. Hey, what are you saying? He's saying guys like me and you, we're a dime a dozen. Speak for yourself. My mom always told me I was special. Yeah, mine too. Just shut your mouth and keep a lookout.
Oh, this will be too easy.
And Nightwing. Nightwing's so badass, man. And look at that. It's so satisfying. It's so easy. McDonald's fries cause cancer? What? Where'd you hear that? McDonald's fries are a lot of things. I would not call them cancerous. Hello, Puggle. You're not late. The viewer arrives precisely when they mean to.
I forgot how well we work together.
I hadn't. I only work with the best.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't get any ideas, Bruce. It's not permanent.
Dick Grayson's apparently working on the ventriloquism
act.
act.
My own hours, and best of all, there's no boss looking over my shoulder. I haven't seen Robin around tonight. You know, I still think of him as the new guy. Couldn't have been easy for him, you know, coming in after what happened, but kid's got a lot of heart.
Ah. There's more Penguin stuff, isn't there? That's right. How am I doing? I am doing great. I'm a bit tired. Had a very, very long day.
I need to close the vault door and contain the blast.
I have had a long, long day. I'm not gonna lie, all I'm really wanting to do is sit down, play some video games. And you know what I've been doing lately? Something I've been doing lately that I have just loved. I'm just gonna pause this really quickly. Something I've done lately that I just love is first of all, I was reading a book series. I'll take a quick break from Batman just because I've been doing that for the last hour and a half. I got back after I finished reading the Avatar comics, which I was sitting on top of my bookshelf here. I went back and started reading some novels from my childhood. So there's a book series that I love that I just finished. This is the last book in the series. Maximum Ride Forever, from the book series called Maximum Ride. Absolutely love this book series. Highly recommend it. If you like things like Hunger Games, Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, it's right up your alley. Science fiction, amazing. James Patterson, about 150 chapters in a 300-page book. It's great. But since I finished rereading that, or reading that's the first time I read that finale. I've decided to pick up an old favorite. I'm about halfway through. I've already mentioned Zaz song. Been reading Superman Red and Blue. Awesome. What about Superman Red and Blue? Is that it's not like Halo's Red and Blue, obviously, but like what's Superman Red and Blue about? What'd you think of the Zaz theme? Good work went into that. Look at her, she's falling asleep. She is purring up a storm too, by the way. I don't know if you can hear her. You're just a bundle of joy, aren't you there, Sophie? What am I doing in Injustice 2 story mode? Once we do this, like, Nightfall stuff, once this is done, we can do Injustice 2. Ain't that right, Sophie? Which, if this is the pace we're going at, I can see us finishing the Nightfall stuff within about 1 or 2 streams. After today. Depending on how much we get done tonight, I can see it taking 1 to 2 more streams. I just want to see the Nightfall stuff. So considering we beelined to finish the story mode, we didn't do enough of the side missions, and the game wants us to do the side missions. It's a graphic novel. I believe it has a couple of short stories. It's colored in red and blue. Never heard of this. Might have to look into it. Are you okay? You little fur monster. Look at her. She's just purring. Absolutely adorable. And she still has claws. But yeah, I've been rereading Percy Jackson. James Gunn is using it as some of the inspiration. Okay, as I know he referenced All-Star Superman when showing off the photo for what was then Superman Legacy. Now it's just called Superman. Don't touch my water bottle. You can stay up there. That's fine. You can stay right there. Yep, you can stay right there. You can stay right there. you doing? Where are you going? You can stay on the shoulders. It's okay. You can stay on my shoulders. Zaz song for like Come here. For the Zaz song, you felt like you were locked up in the Arkham hallways with Zaz, with only Zaz. Well, that's what I was going for. I got that from Paul Dini, written Batman stories, where he sings a song of sixpence. Wasn't that Sing a Song of Sixpence? Yeah, Sing a Song of Sixpence. No. Sing a Song of Sixpence. That was one of the songs that Scarecrow sings. A song that I almost used for my Scarecrow theme song. Instead, I used Hush Little Baby. It's Misty 3 in the morning or something like that. But I'm going to take a break from the theme songs, I'll be honest. I'm still going to be writing music, but I'm just going to take a break from the theme songs. Keyword is break, which means there will be a return. I just want to take a break and focus on improving my general... She's yelling at me. Her. She is meowing. She usually never meows. It's always the one that's right off screen here that meows. Why are you meowing? She's purring, by the way. Hi. This is Sophie. Everyone, say hello to Sophie. She's a little needy right now. Nope, you cannot. Superman is using... James Gunn is using All-Star Superman, Red and Blue, and Superman Brainiac. Yeah, I want to say he's going to go for... Well, I mean, Lex Luthor is going to be in the first Superman movie, but I can totally see him going for Brainiac. Like, I can totally see it. She is just... Are you hungry? Do you need food? I'm still here. There. Is that what you want? She wanted me to open the door so she could go get food.
I should back away from the vault. I'll be too close to the blast. I need to be at a safe distance before I detonate.
There we go.
This isn't over yet. By my count, Penguin must have at least 3 more of these caches in the city. That equals a lot of guns on the street. It's gonna be a long night, Bruce.
I'm used to it. Just keep tracking those refrigeration trucks.
And here I thought you might give me a real challenge.
What's he doing? He's counting the money.
Promise me, when we finally catch up with Penguin, I get some one-on-one time. He needs reminding Bloodhaven's off limits. You know, when all this is over, I should swing by the manor, say hi to Alfred. He made living with you bearable. Just. I haven't seen Robin around tonight. You know, I still think of him as the new guy.
Okay, he's said that before.
Couldn't have been easy for him, you know, coming in after what happened, but kid's got a lot of heart.
Penguin's trucks. Have you managed to locate any in the city?
All right. Well, I trust Rocksteady to make a Superman game. Rocksteady. What games did Rocksteady make? What's Rocksteady known for? I mean, I would love a Superman game by anybody. Oh, they made the Arkham games. I'm smart. Do you tell how much I care, like how much I pay attention to like publicators and devs and stuff like that? You guys can tell how much I pay attention. Literally playing like the most popular Rocksteady game of all time. What games does Rocksteady make? As long as it's not derivative of the Arkham games. It has the spirit of the Arkham games in terms of being faithful to Superman. I don't necessarily need a combo. Because here's the thing with Superman. Like, Superman is so strong that he can lay out almost anybody with one punch. And, of course, the flights and the super speed, you have to tone his powers back a little bit. That's why Batman and Spider-Man are such great characters that lend themselves great for video games, because their powers almost feel like a game anyways. Batman with the gadgets and the tools and the vehicles, like it lends itself to games perfectly. With Spider-Man, of course, you have the web swinging, but also the powerful but not overpowered super strength and all his gadgets, like all of that. That's what lends so great to the Spider-Man games. And then you have Superman. Flight, strength, breath of cold, laser vision, or heat vision as it's a lot of times called, X-ray vision. It can be done. It can be done well. But combat is something that I think has to be done right. Where you have to have a character, you have to, like, it can't just be like Arkham fighting, because Superman can lay somebody out in one punch. You don't need a combo. You don't need to hit somebody multiple times to take them down. That's what makes the Batman Arkham games so great, is because you actually have challenge and believable challenge. So you'd have to make it believable. So yeah, Warworld. I think, if there was a Superman game, have it be set in Warworld, and maybe have it be like a Planet Hulk kind of, where you're in a tournament and you're going up against aliens, and having those aliens means that Superman is going to, have, semi-believable fights where you need to hit a couple times. Maybe it's on a red sun or a slightly redder sun, so Superman is a little bit weaker, so it makes the game more believable. It'd be a little, not say cliche, but expected or predictable in terms of it being for a video game, but at least it would fit the story and would be passable in terms of making Superman weak enough to have believable gameplay. Because if you have Superman in Metropolis, you have to nail it as a video game.
Like all the other losers who tried to beat them back.
Because you also make it a fun experience. That's the biggest thing, is video games are supposed to be fun. A bunch of puzzles, a bit of platforming. Of course, you have the story and, whatnot.
Bruce, I've got a present for you. I've located one of Penguin's trucks at the rear of the
That's the
movie
biggest
studios.
things.
A truck to follow. A weapons cache for us to destroy. Thanks, Nightwing.
Wow. But yes, I would trust Rocksteady with it, as long as it's not directly Arkham.
My notice that you have failed to arrive at my challenge in Chinatown. Hurry along, detective. I like to avoid winning by default whenever possible.
You'll see me if I try and follow the truck in the Batmobile.
What the hell is that?
That was what we call dumb.
It's Batman! Let's get the hell out of here! Oh god, it's Batman! He's tailing us! For it! Try to lose him! I'm trying! Put your foot down!
That was what we call dumb.
Nobody said anything about the bat showing up! Anyone see the bat? I can't see anything! I don't see him either.
What?
You think we lost him? I don't know. Keep looking. How's things?
Good until you called. Why am I hearing your bloody voice?
It's Batman.
I think a character that would actually be great for a video game.
They found us.
Why
would be Green Lantern.
So sodden useless.
Sorry, boss.
Oh, that's all right then. Apology accepted.
Really?
No, not really. He's already gotten 2 of my caches. If he gets number 3, your family jewels are coming off. Now lose them.
I think Green Lantern would be a phenomenal game because you could have multiple Green Lanterns, like how in Spider-Man 2 you have, of course, Peter Parker and Miles Morales. I think like the game itself would be very well done. A Green Lantern would be phenomenal for a game. You agree? Like, oh, it'd be so good. I think Wonder Woman would be a great game. I just feel like with DC, it's all Batman. Like, that's it. Just Batman. And to me, I'm just like, there's so much more to DC, and when people talk about DC, it's always, you know, oh, Batman's the only good part, and Superman is there, but overpowered. Green Arrow game? I would be down. I would be down for a Green Arrow game.
Is this guy gonna be okay?
I don't know, now kind of, my brain just kind of being on the Arrowverse. I don't know if Flash would work as a game. Because the thing is with the Flash as a video game, it has to be very similar to that. It's like Flash as a movie or a TV show. It's like you have to do the super speed right, where it's believable, not too overpowered. You know? And that would be just a challenge. That's where I'm like, oh, Green Lantern would fit perfectly. He's not, like, super overpowered. You have, like, the great system of flight and etc. I think Green Lantern's prime for a video game. Game froze for me. Give it a second here. It froze earlier. We probably lost the mission. But let's see if we don't lose the game. Oh, I saw it move. I saw it move just a little bit. As much as you love DC, they gotta stop shoving Batman down their throats and saying, well, Batman sells. Well, exactly. They don't give other heroes a chance. Like, Superman succeeds occasionally. Wonder Woman definitely succeeded, but because Wonder Woman 84 failed, I think it'll be hard-pressed to find another Wonder Woman movie that will be made anytime soon, outside of James Gunn.
Man of my talent shouldn't be stuck on guard duty.
Oops.
Penguin has a stockpile of arms near the fish market in Drescher. Same drill as before, Dick.
You got it.
You got ammo? Yeah. Bobby?
I'm just thinking here, who would be another great DC character?
What?
I mean, Aquaman, maybe? Would Aquaman lend himself to a quality, you know, story-led game akin to that of, like, Spider-Man and Batman Arkham games?
Spend some of this damn money.
Would Aquaman fit into that, maybe? Because if the game mostly takes place underwater, first of all, the visuals would be top tier. You know? Martian Manhunter game with his origin on Mars?
Beats is doing out front. He was pissed he got guard duty.
I mean, I would be down. But Martian Manhunter, I think, first needs to be like properly marketed, because it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Spend some of this damn money.
It's always fun. Is that it? Was that it? Okay, so we're gonna grab that claw.
What are we doing here, man?
We're guarding the merch. I was being rhetorical. You've been sleeping with a dictionary.
Teen Titans. Like a genuine Titans/Teen Titans game. Whether you do Robin or Nightwing, I don't care. But you have Robin/Nightwing, Starfire, Raven, Beast Boy. Like, yeah, Robin, Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven, and Cyborg. I thought I said Cyborg. I was thinking, like, I said Cyborg. No, I never said Cyborg. In my head, I thought Cyborg. I just didn't realize I never said Cyborg. Those 5 would be great. Like, think of it like that, but it's like Guardians of the Galaxy. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy game, you play as Robin, and you can either control the other characters through like the same methods of the Guardians of the Galaxy game, or you, depending on what level you are in the story, you just hop from playing character to character. So you have playing all 5 characters, you know, mission to mission, you know, so maybe like in, what game is it? Like I know, like in the Mortal Kombat games and the Injustice games, like throughout the story, you're going to hop from character to character. And a lot of times you'll have like characters refight each other depending on who needs to win in the story. So maybe you hop from character to character in those, like this Teen Titans game, and you are always the character that like is the center of that part of the story. And that would be fantastic. Or it's just like all of one character like Robin, and you're just playing like quarterback to all these other characters and directing them where to go. That would be fantastic. Teen Titans in the style of Guardians of the Galaxy would be a phenomenal game. Like the Guardians of the Galaxy video game that just came out a couple years ago. Booster Gold game would be awesome. Could be like Assassin's Creed, but a bit more sci-fi. Booster Gold and Stealth don't always feel like they go in the same sentence. I've always pictured Arkham Knight very similar to that of an Assassin's Creed game, because you have the stealth elements, you have like the creeping around. I mean, Batman literally does leaps of faith in this game. Instead of landing in a hay bale, he'll, you know, open up his wings and glide. So you essentially already have that. They don't know who Nightwing is. Well, I guess by extension you can figure out who Nightwing is. Shazam would be a fun game, but I think it would make it great. You'd have to have a like reason to transform. Like maybe you take the Shazam games, but you take a page from those older Transformers games, like when the Michael Bay movies were coming out, right? And you could be able to switch into Billy Batson, and so you have a button. At all times, this button is made to be able to transform from Billy Batson to Shazam, right? And that's what that button does. And you can constantly switch back and forth.
I won't be satisfied until
And it's treated like the Transformers games, where you can transform back and forth whenever you want, even in the middle of a story. You might automatically fail, so be careful when you press that button, just like you should be careful when, just like Billy should be careful whenever he says the word Shazam.
I think we both know who's doing the lion's share of the work in these fights. I'll go easy on the next one, give you a chance to catch up. Call me crazy, but we could get to Penguin a lot quicker if we split up. You know, I could take one of these places on my own. Don't agree.
Let me leave! Let me leave! Oh.
I shouldn't detonate until I'm further away.
Imagine if a mic was involved for Shazam, so you actually have to say the word. It's better in theory.
I can imagine Penguin's not too happy with us right
People would not want. I wouldn't want to have to say Shazam. It'd be cool for a while, but when you're like 60-70% through the game and you're just trying to get done, man. Depending on how much you have to say the word, it'd be annoying. I think it'd be best just to leave it to a button or just a command. I love the idea, but I don't know if that would be. I'd be annoyed by that. I'm not gonna lie. All right, we'll get 8, and we'll. He's always sitting here counting money, or he's just looking at his stick.
Had its faults, but at least we had somewhere to put these psychos. You know what the plans are for that place? I mean, surely billionaire Bruce Wayne has some ideas, right? I think we both know who's doing the lion's share of the work in these fights. I'll go easy on the next one, give you a chance to catch up.
I would say Nightwing would be a great character, but I feel like it would just be Arkham, or with Spider-Man elements. Because Nightwing is, I've always pictured as like Batman, but with Spider-Man's personality, you know, where he's an optimistic version of Batman. Like, where Batman's all about grief, Dick Grayson's all about hope.
Busy, Bruce. I got a truck. It's right by the
but
Kingston.
I'll track it back to the cache.
It would have worked if we would have gotten like a Nightwing Arkham game in the Arkham universe rather than that Suicide Squad game, which I don't plan to play, by the way, anytime soon. Number 1, I don't own it. Number 2, I heard it sucks.
I saw him, I swear, running out of a mall. But he wasn't the Knight anymore, you know? He was a wreck.
You're not gonna hit me.
This Joker's Funland was still open. No lines for the Ferris wheel.
flying around. That's not what I wanted.
Ivy saved Gotham?
That's what I wanted.
Sell out.
Shall we spook them? Oh. I'm near the truck.
If we catch the bat, no reason we can't have a little fun.
Finally, did you get those beers? What the? Oh God, get us out of here!
Oh, that's so satisfying.
Batman! He's coming for us! What the hell are we gonna do now? Keep going. We can lose him. I'm going as fast as I can. Don't worry about the bat, they say.
Can you imagine just sitting there chilling in your truck and all of a sudden, Batman, you gotta call a night last day of school tomorrow, need energy for excitement. Have a great last day of school. I hope you're a little bit sad that one more year is done, and that's one less year of that you have dedicated to learning.
Attack the boss. Ask him what do we do. He ain't answering. What now? If he follows us back to the guns, we're dead.
But I wish you a great last day of school. Great first day of summer.
Oh God! Go! Go!
I'm probably gonna fuck this up.
There he is! Run him down!
I might. What the fuck? So very excited to be done with high school. Yeah, I remember my last day of high school. That was a good day. I remember we were like, our school was like super big on, like no one wearing hats. Oh my god, every senior that day wore hats. Myself included. I was a big fan of the snapbacks. So I wore a snapback on my last day of school. Started to save for $1 million and you started saving in 2014. When would you finish? I don't know. Hypothetically speaking, let's say I am lucky enough to net $2,000 a month. I'm netting $24,000. Let's just say then $25,000 a year I'm netting in terms of putting into a savings account, which means times 4 means it takes 4 years to get me $100,000. Then multiply that by 10. It means that would take me 40 years. Assuming I was able to net $25,000 a month or just over $25,000 a year or just over $2,000 a month. Saving money would take me about 40 years by that math. Though I was doing math and I was like, I wonder if I had gotten a singular lump sum of money, how little would it need to be to still cover me being set for the rest of my life? And this isn't talking like I can buy what I want and when I want, you know, type of thing. This is I have money at all times to support me living by myself for the rest of my life, and I never have to worry about money. I have my own place. I can take care of my car. Everything's taken care of. Assuming I live to be 100 years old, how much money, and also not counting for a change in inflation, like if the economy was at a standstill for the end of time, how much money would I want in my bank account right now for me to have it last the rest of my life? And the number I came to was between $4.5 and $5 million. Assuming I had, was it $3,000? It might be $3,000, might be $5,000. I think it's $5,000 a month for the rest of my life. If I had $5,000 a month for the rest of my life, which is well more than enough. I would be able to live the rest of my life until the age of 100, assuming inflation doesn't change and my lifestyle stays financially the same. I would have more than enough money to live until 100.
Some kind of psychological
$4.5 to $5 million.
Penguin's hiding his weapons.
Just to give you an idea of like how much money professional athletes make when they're signing like $60 million deals. They have set their like next 4 generations up for life, assuming that the money trickles down in the best way possible. Like the amount of money that those athletes make is insane. They get $5 to $10 million. They're set for the rest of their lives. Like $5-10 million post tax, they're set. They get one contract after the rookie year, they're good. A lot of times, even just that rookie contract. It's insane. Who's shooting me? Do I just walk in?
Some work, but he's the best.
Alfred, the refrigeration truck I was following has entered Gotham's water filtration plant. Access city blueprints and find me a way inside.
Right away, sir. All right, you should be able to access this facility from the sewer tunnels underneath the island. May I suggest taking the car? I've marked the location on your map.
Thanks, Alfred.
Mr. Bat!
Work with me here.
Taking out 3 crews.
Nope, there we go. Now we're there. Now we're there. Oh, alrighty then. Oh, might as well grab that. Is there a button I can press to lower those? I bet this is it. Yeah, lower bollards. There we go. Can I get this to attach? There we go. Exactly what I want. There we go. Now we're up. Bit me as dead.
Too much.
Return to sender. Alright. Started to save for $1 billion in 2014. Would I still be saving? Yes. Here, if you took my same account that you were lucky enough to be able to save $2,000 net every month, it would take you 40 years for $1 million. it would be an extra 1,000 on top of that. It would take you 40,000 years to save for $1 billion. 40,000 years if you save $2,000 a month for the rest of for $2,000 a month. It would take you 40,000 years. I have to reset the fucking bollards. If you want to get $1 billion in your lifetime, Nick, how old are you? Did you say 15? You say you're 15? 19? Forgive me, I can't remember. I know you've said it before.
You think tonight's the night? For sure. He ain't getting out of this alive. Too much, even for him. Sure would be nice not to have that freak on our backs for a change.
Here's one you met already. Catch this back. I'll cut you up, freak. Hit harder, freak.
So let's say you were 20. Let's say starting out at the age of 20, you had 80 years to get $1 billion in your lifetime. How much money would you need to save per year to do so? Assuming, let's say you have no money in your bank account. You're starting from zero. You need to get $1 billion, and assuming you live to be 80 years old from the age of 20, you have 60 years to make $1 billion. Hey Google, what's 1 billion divided by 60? So it would effectively be, rounding, it'd be about $16.7 billion. Hey Google, what's 16.66 divided by 12? You need to make 1.4, rounding up, $1.4 million a month. Yeah, $1.4 million a month if you were 20 years old. If you're 20 years old and you want to have $1 billion by the time you are 80, say that's your lifetime. So you'd see $1 billion in your account by the day you die, assuming you live to 80. And you die the day after you hit $1 billion. Become a literal billionaire. You need to make $1.4 billion a month. $1.4 billion per month. Hey Google, what's 1.4 billion million? Hey Google, what's 1.4 million divided by 30? Get roughly how many you need to make a day.
The answer is approximately 46,666.67.
You would need to make about $47,000 a month, or $47,000 a day. Let's say you started to save for $1 trillion in 1965. I don't know. I'm making this up as I go along. I don't know the price of the value of $1 in 1965. It's a lot more than it is now. I'll tell you that right. Tell you that for sure. Because back then you still had the gold standard. Something, in my opinion, we should never have gotten rid of. Because then inflation wouldn't be so crazy in America. Oh, I just remembered, you're Australian. Do you even know what the gold standard is? in case you don't, the gold standard was before America has its money system now. We actually based our U.S. dollar on the weight, on the price of gold and weight. So literally, you could go to a bank and request the weight of gold that the amount of money you bring in. Just an example. I don't know. 1,000 times longer.
He's right where we want him. Cocky little bastard.
You would need to save $1 billion a month.
I'm fine, don't worry about me.
Or $1 billion a year. Or whatever it is. Whatever it is.
Alfred, I need you to use Nightwing's tracker and isolate his location for me.
Master Grayson isn't in any danger, is he, sir?
Generally, whatever answer I give, multiply by 1,000, and that's the next billion to trillion to quadrillion, quintillion, sextillion, septillion. Keep multiplying by 1,000, and that's the number you're going to need. Not accounting for inflation or setting the times. In terms of American, that's how much money you're going to need to make, is just multiply by 1,000. So if it was $47,000 a day to hit $1 billion by the age of 80, assuming you start at the age of 20, 47 times 1,000, 4.7 million? No. $47 million. You would need $47 million a day to hit $1 trillion by the time you're 80. Hello, Blake. How are you? What am I doing? Follow Destroy open caches. Follow Nightwing's tracker to rescue him from Penguin. Alright, so we gotta rescue Nightwing here.
I can't do that at this time.
And
Oh God, what's he doing? What's he doing?
I'm faster gliding than using the Batmobile.
They just don't get it, do they? The mercenary life. Exactly. I put food on the table, blood diamonds in her jewelry box. I laundered all my money through her company. She didn't even have to ask. She dumps me. Now here, the bat.
It's almost like you should, look to have, a quality relationship instead of, just offering her lots of money. It's almost like you missed the entire point of a relationship.
Penguin was.
Damn it!
Get over here now! He's gonna get away. Help! Over here! The freak's probably out there watching. He likes that sort of thing. He's gonna get us. I know it.
Let's try this again. Is the area not secure? I thought I saw something for a second. Alright, now we should be good. Yep.
Nightwing's signal is coming from inside that building. There must be a way to get in.
First of all, you get 9 points. I can go ahead and get Fear multi-takedown. Perfect.
This elevator shaft should give me access to the rest of the building.
couple of prison rides in my time, but this is way better.
How do you like this, Nightwing? All us scumbags, and you can't do nothing about it.
Calls himself a scumbag.
Don't expend too much energy forming words. You're gonna need it later.
You ain't getting out of this, punk. You're gonna die in here.
There's nothing like beating on Batman's friend.
Yeah, he
Where
won't
am I?
recognize you when we're finished.
You know, I'm sensing
There we
some
go.
hostility here. You guys got enough fiber in your diet?
Love it.
Oh, so this is a beating. I wish you'd have said something. You guys want me to make him hurt?
You gonna let him talk to us like that? Hit him! Harder!
That's really good writing for Nightwing.
Gotta get your shoulder behind it.
He's sick in the head.
I had never hit anyone that hard before and them still be talking.
Hold his head. I want to make this one count. Ugh. Look at him. We might be...
Alrighty.
So stupid. You don't even know when you've lost. Hey, he's up. The boss wants to finish this one off himself.
You hear that, Nightwing? We're gonna keep you alive for a little bit longer.
We're gonna hurt you, Nightwing.
I appreciate the super acrobatic movements Nightwing does. It's very well done.
Oh man, he took out the big guy.
Hey, Nightwing!
Ow.
Grind you into the ground.
Just like the old days.
And we fuck him up.
Charge!
You see that kick? Oh, you catch what I throw at you. These hands. That was bad. No one ever listen to me ever again.
What did you think you were doing coming here alone?
Oh, thank you for finding this place would be nice. You should be happy. We got all the caches. Okay, Penguin's finished.
We still need to find him.
I doubt he's stuck around.
Ain't this cozy?
How?
You need to keep an eye on this one, Batman. He's a bit too careless for my liking. Come any closer, and you get to see the contents of his head.
Hey, Oz. You remember the Flying Graysons?
Flying who? What are you on about?
Flying Graysons. The greatest acrobats in the world.
Shut up, you fairy.
Whenever they performed in that circus, there was magic in the air.
I said shut it!
There was one move they did just took your breath away.
You're about to suck down your last breath, boy. I'd make sure you say your goodbyes. You hear that, Batman? You're gonna wish you never messed with me. Nobody takes from Penguin. Nobody! You've ripped me off one too many times.
You might enjoy listening to this, Batman, but I don't.
Maybe think. No! Stop! I'll kill you! Bust! I swear to God, you better kill me, Batman. Otherwise, I'm gonna kill you! I'm gonna...
You know, I was just going to suggest you do that. So, here's the part where you tell me off.
I'm proud of you, Dick.
Are you feeling okay?
Hey, yo.
This is the last time we meet.
Don't talk like that. All right, this won't stop you. Nothing stops you.
Keep Bloodhaven safe. Promise me.
It's okay, Bruce. I get it. You just don't want me hanging around, stealing the limelight.
Dick.
I won't let you down.
I know.
Top tier writing. Genuinely. Very well done. Simple. Elegant. Just... I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I've been going since 7:30 this morning.
Oh, my head. Where am I?
You guys have no idea this shit I've done today.
No! These guns, they were mine!
You could sell them for scrap. If you ever get out.
No, you smug bastard.
So I want to go to bed because I got work tomorrow.
What's the matter?
And
My family's business wasn't enough. You had to go and
you
kick
know,
10 tons of crap out of people too.
Your family was corrupt, Cobblepot.
Yeah, and yours are dead. Oh, what's the matter? Touch the nerve. This Cape Crusader lock.
and so with work coming in tomorrow,
Worked fine catching you.
Face it, after tonight,
yeah.
Batman's dead in the water. You better find a new costume, old boy. What'll be next? Oh, I know. How about a squirrel?
You'll see. Move, Cobblepot.
Keep your cape on, I'm coming.
Hey, boss, you're here! We're all back together.
Hey, it hasn't been the same without you.
See that, Batman? That's loyalty.
You must be proud.
I could have told Scarecrow a long time ago that getting you involved in all this was a big mistake.
Watch your mouth, Oswald. We're on the same side of the bars now.
Very, very nice. Just get all the Batsuit upgrades first. And I guess I just technically do have a Batmobile weapons, a gadget skills, gadget tech, and combat upgrade done, but... yeah, like I said, I'm exhausted. My day started at 7. Technically, I've been actively working on stuff and doing things since 7:30, and you know what? I want to go to bed. So thank you all for watching. I'm going to try to get the next video out here as soon as possible. We'll see how the weekend treats my schedule over the weekend treats me. Next time I'll go live, I plan to do is Wednesday. So a week from today. So might be sooner, but that's the next planned stream. This next Wednesday. So thank you all for stopping by. Those of you who did, had a lot of fun. And yeah. You all have a very great night.